Warning, the concepts discussed in this video are opinions only. Viewer discretion is advised.
Dirty Dosu here, joined by BeanutButter and JeSH.
Your boy.
This video is gonna be about who is the worst Hokage, not the weakest Hokage, don't get it confused. My Hokage is Tsunade. My first point is, under her watch, the village was destroyed. No more Konoha. Well, I can defend that, she had a lack of information about pain, blah, blah, blah. But as the Hokage, your goal is to lead and defend Konoha, like every Hokage before you.
So,
Done.
My argument against that is that nobody knew anything about the Rinnegan, and the dude could fly. He went, I don't know how high in the air, but no one's going to be able to stop him. If he's like a mile up in the air and he's like, you know what? Nah, bye Konoha.
There was nothing anybody could have done. It wouldn't matter who was Hokage.
Yeah, I guess maybe the only exception for that would be like the first Hokage and Naruto, but I feel like Naruto's kind of a little too dumb to realize, the situation.
A similar thing happened where someone pulls up, Hiruzen, the third Hokage, was attacked by Orochimaru, first and second Hokage, although in a weakened form of Edo Tensei, fine.
Yes,
but he defended the village.
He was attacked directly. He wasn't...
Yeah, it wasn't the village that was being directly targeted. It was the third Hokage being...
Fair points. Okay, on to my second point. She was pro Naruto to a fault. She on many occasions went against the consensus of her advisors just to support Naruto. A dim-witted, near the dumbest character on the show, 11-year-old to 14-year-old. Big facts.
Facts. Well, my argument for that is Naruto is the child of prophecy, and that was pretty heavily stated and implied.
Speculative. Very speculative.
I mean, you can say it's speculative, but it clearly wasn't Minato after, he died. It definitely wasn't Nagato, who also, in Jiraiya's eyes, died. Didn't know he was still alive. So, I mean, it pretty much, you only have Naruto left. Naruto being the child of prophecy, being the strongest asset you have to believe in him.
As a leader, you shouldn't put all your beliefs into a child. That seems very nonsensical.
All right, guys, we got this super weapon, and our village is being attacked. Okay, we cannot use it and just get fucked. Or we can just use it and they'll be afraid of us.
Or someone can use him against us. Because, he's a dim-witted child. They can just extract the nine tails.
Okay, he's...
GG.
Yes, he's stupid, but he doesn't give up. Believe it.
Yeah.
That's it. 11-year-old to 60-year-old woman. The 11-year-old's going to win.
Wait, are you
Big
talking
brain.
about Naruto or Naruto Shippuden? Are you talking about with the pain assault? Because that's what I was thinking of. Are you saying... Because I know when he fought Kabuto as well, and I think that was with the deadlock.
I think I'm talking about Naruto pre-war arc.
Oh, okay. Wait, pre-war?
Yeah.
Wait, you mean pre-pain or not?
Pre-pain, yeah.
Okay, pre-pain, yeah. So, I mean...
There's multiple positions, even up until pain, but okay.
Yeah.
And the last... Oh. Okay. Part 2 of my point is, she sent Naruto to war. An extremely risky decision as the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki, and they knowing that the Akatsuki were looking for the Nine-Tails to use it for the 10 tails or something nefarious.
Well, I kind of agree that it's kind of a hard decision, but also Naruto is, the strongest person probably in the world still at that time that was, actually alive, not reanimated, so barring Madara. But hey, I guess Obito, but either way, I mean, it's either that or the whole world dies.
Literally, hey, we're all gonna die anyway, so why don't we at least try?
Okay.
Yeah, you got that give up
And
mentality.
my last point. Under Tsunade, big homie, my dog, Jiraiya died. That's indefensible. She sent him off on a reconnaissance mission, although she didn't know he died. That's unforgivable.
Jiraiya's his own man. He was gonna go either way. I mean, at what point did he listen to anybody in the village?
I'm also pretty sure he went on his own accord. I'm pretty sure he said, I'm gonna go do reconnaissance on Pain.
100% he went because Tsunade's like, hey, go check out, you're the best at spying, which he was really good. But under her watch, he died. That's facts.
BeanutButter here, and I think the third Hokage is the worst Hokage. While Hiruzen is not directly responsible for the Uchiha massacre, he did play a very large role in it, which propelled the plot of Naruto. He He didn't know that the coup was in mind, but he knew tensions were high and never bothered speaking to Fugaku, the leader of the Uchiha and the leader of the police force. He could have stopped it, but due to poor leadership and decision-making skills, he did not.
At that point, I think the Uchiha were already too far gone after dealing with the leadership of the first two Hokage.
Big fact.
There's nothing you can really do.
I mean, well, no, because Shisui had Kodo Umatsu Kame that he was willing to use. That's the mind control. Jutsu pretty much, you put someone under mind control and think thoughts of their own.
And boy Danzo messed that up for everybody, so it wasn't an option.
I mean, either way, he didn't know the coup was in mind. He just knew tensions were high. I'm not saying that, he could have prevented the coup. I'm saying he should have at least talked to him. But he didn't, because he's a terrible leader. Awful leadership.
Thanks.
Hiruzen is actually also pretty spineless. He let both Orochimaru live as a kid when he knew a future with him would be very bleak. I give him kind of a pass due to the fact that, he was just a kid when he could have killed him, but I can't give him a pass for letting Danzo live. He attempted to kill the equivalent of the president and faced no repercussions.
Orochimaru. Well, first, Orochimaru was a child and his student. You're gonna murder your own student or
like
guide
killing
them?
your kid.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
you gotta guide them.
You can see he's a villain in the future. That's what I'm saying. He's spineless. I mean, it's not easy to kill a kid. That's why I'm saying give him kind of a pass.
And second, Danzo was integral to the Leaf Shinobi's way of life. He did he was like the leader of the Anbu Black Ops and the Foundation, which he did even more top secret Leaf stuff.
Someone tries to kill you. Are you gonna be like, I forgive you, buddy?
No, you watch them, but if they're a very important asset, you got to keep keep them close, but not stabbing close.
The last point I want to get into is he ultimately failed the fourth Hokage, Sasuke, and Itachi at the same time. The fourth Hokage wished that Naruto would be treated as a hero, but we all know how that went down. He also failed Sasuke and Itachi. He was, for Itachi's sacrifice, supposed to protect Sasuke. While he never showed any interest in his life, on top of that, he could have came to Sasuke when he was leaving the village, and he was in a vulnerable place and easily malleable, but he didn't.
Well, I think you forgot about something. Minato left it to Jiraiya to take care of Naruto. And Jiraiya, boy, did he do that. He guided Naruto all the way until the fight with Pain.
Yeah, and
his last breath.
At the age of 12. What about the first 12 years of his life when he had nobody and the third Hokage was supposed to be there?
Last breath, at his most vulnerable part of his pre-teen to teenage part, he was guided by pervy sage Jiraiya.
Well, it's not like the early stages in your life are the most important, right?
They are very important.
You also can't change the consensus of an entire village. I mean, they're pretty much afraid of him.
Families died because of Ninetales.
With that a little bit, but at the same time, he showed no interest in either of their lives.
It's politics.
And he also let Itachi go willingly to the Akatsuki to watch Sasuke. As a wish, he kept his promise that way, correct?
That's letting Itachi protect him. That's not letting the third Hokage protect him.
I mean, he did not protect him though. He gave him a whole place to live, and he let him go to the ninja academy. What more is he supposed to do?
I don't know. Hey man,
he's a Hokage.
He's supposed to be there for him.
And wait. Lastly, he's a two-time Hokage. He's doing it twice. He knows what he's talking about.
A two-time Hokage means absolutely nothing.
Name another two-term Hokage.
Oh my god, it doesn't make
Dirty Dosu here with two-time Hokages.
But he's the Hokage. He's busy. Look at Naruto as Hokage. He doesn't even have time for his son.
Facts.
All right, you f***s. It's JeSH, and you're both wrong because Tobirama Senju, the second Hokage, is the worst Hokage of them all.
Big statements.
Facts. Tobirama's prejudice against the Uchiha, subjugating them, is what caused them to plan their coup. Because of this, our main man Itachi was forced to massacre his entire clan and join the Akatsuki, and that's what led Sasuke, emo boy, to become the big bad criminal that he was.
I don't know. If you're killing my uncle, my grandpa, my great granddaddy, I'm gonna feel some type of way about your entire clan for the rest of my life. I make sure that all my power goes to doing something to your clan for what you did to my brother Itama. Yeah, don't sleep on Itama. I don't forget. He killed Itama. So.
I feel like what you're saying is kind of like advocating a bit for racism, or not directly for racism, but you get what I'm trying to say. I think they were way too strong and it kind of had to be done because the Leaf Village would have stood no chance if they were to rise up.
Yeah, the Sharingan.
Zero chance.
OP!
That's
Dumb strong.
For the record, that's you just advocating for racism. You're racist. All right, next point. Although necessary because their clans have been at war since the beginning of time, Tobirama killed Izuna, Madara's brother. This is what ignited the spark inside of Madara, giving him the Mangekyo Sharingan and making arguably the greatest villain of the entire story.
It's been a while since I've read or watched or whatever, or at least that specific fight. But I want to say it was like toe to toe, very, very close. And at that point, it could have just been him or Izuna, and you kind of have to make that choice in a split second. So he could have killed him out of just sheer requirement. And either way, they were at war, so I mean, can't really bar one person specifically because that's someone else's brother, you know?
All right, last point. Cheese Dick Tobirama invented a fun ton of forbidden jitsu. Who just makes a bunch of jitsu that you're not supposed to be using? What's the point of that? Most notably, the Edo Tensei, which nearly responsible for the end of the entire world.
Facts.
And it also played a role in the death of the third Hokage, resulting in Tsunade becoming the fifth Hokage.
Trash! Dosu here saying it's trash!
I mean, you can't. The versions he made were all so weak, aside from like the Flying Raijin, that. I mean, yeah, you probably shouldn't go around reanimating the dead, sure.
You should never go around reanimating the dead.
Allegedly. But, I mean.
It never works out anywhere.
You get creeps like Orochimaru, bringing people back
so
to
now,
life.
Now you want to say Orochimaru he's good alive?
I didn't say good. I just say creeps. You know, the scientists, those, smart folks.
The smart folks. I'm still pretty sad. Like, he made they're very weak versions.
He still set the foundation for these things that should not be
I'm gonna be
created.
honest. If he didn't, I swear Orochimaru still would have did it. That dude's so slimy. The slimy.
The slimiest.
Aside from Danzo, slime.
All right, you folks. You guys be the ones to decide who was the worst Hokage. Be sure to leave a comment down below, give us a thumbs up, and subscribe.
Subscribe!